One of Game Time Connecticut's games of the week. It's Varsity Boys Lacrosse here on the DAF Media Network. The one-seeded Darien Blue Wave hosts their crosstown rivals, the number 5-seeded New Canaan Rams. Hello, everyone. My name is Ted Brennan. Joining me today is Carter Ellis from New Canaan and Cole Murphy from Darien. And boys, we should have a great matchup here today.
Indeed, Ted. I'm looking for this Darien's fast-paced offense. We'll see how they face off against the New Canaan Rams. Also, I'm looking at the face-off as Kaminsky and Shin. We'll see how that works out. Kaminsky's coming off a great game against Richfield, so that'll be an important thing to watch.
Yeah, that's a great point. I really think that we're going to see a great face-off between Kaminsky and Shin, and both defenses are going to have to step up to the plate, as these are two of the best offenses in the state between Darien and New Canaan.
The girls' teams played on Thursday, which resulted in a Rams win. That was at Dunning, 7-5. And we'll see who comes out on top today between the boys' teams. Starting lineups are being announced right now, and then we'll take you to the anthem in just a moment.
Number 12, Jameson Moore.
Back here on the DAF Media Network, once again, I'm Ted Brennan, joined by Cole Murphy and Carter Ellis. We are just about ready for the face-off, and this is something that you guys both brought up. You want to bring it up again, talk a little bit more about the face-off and how it could impact this game?
Yeah, indeed. So Kaminsky's size at the X, we'll see how that faces off against Shin. Be looking for strong face-offs by Kaminsky and see how Shin's able to handle it.
Absolutely, yeah. Shin and Kaminsky both playing football. I believe Kaminsky's a fullback, and that size would definitely play a factor in this face-off, but maybe Shin will be able to use some speed and his agility to overpower that as well.
Coming into this game, the Darien Blue Wave are 3-0, sitting atop the FCIAC and the CIAC, and the New Canaan Rams are 3-2. They're right behind Darien in the FCIAC West standings, and they are 5th in the CIAC rankings. Here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon at Stadium Field, we are just about underway. Here we go. Kaminsky and Shin.
That's Stafford on the wing.
Yeah, we saw a switch up there on the New Canaan side. Christian Walter usually being on the wing there, but Charlie Borthwick taking his spot. Christian Walter was experiencing some groin tightness, so that may play a factor in this game.
It will be wave ball here early on. Captain Jameson Moore will be stick handling.
Yeah, we see Jamison step in the box there to stop the clock and keep possession.
Here's Minikis. Minikis had a great game against the Tigers, scoring 2 goals, and he had 3 in the Glastonbury game, or 4, excuse me. Here's McCorney, the shot blocked. Here come the Rams now. And there's a penalty.
That looks like it's going to be on McCorney. Push in the back. And the Rams are going to be man up early.
Sweeney draws the penalty. Raiden Sweeney draws that penalty.
Yeah, it's Christian Sweeney, their number 6, a favorite target of goalie Holden Busby, who is coming, having a great start to his sophomore campaign. After speaking to one of the assistant coaches, George Tallboys, he's really liked how Holden has been able to step up to the plate, being such a young guy. As a sophomore, it definitely takes a lot out of you to control that defense, and he's done a great job thus far.
And Moore will pick it up after the bobbled pass from Wood. And here come the Wave.
Here's the Wave in transition, what they do well.
Shot there, and it's good. An early goal for Captain Jamison Moore.
Great pass there by Minikis. He has the vision, gets it off to Moore, and a great goal there.
Jamison Moore from Jeremiah Stafford. An early 1-0 lead for the Wave. Actually, you were right. That is Minikis, who got the dump off from Stafford. And Jamison Moore makes this a 1-0 lead early on.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate turnover there for Callum Wood. Obviously impactful, coming off such a hot...
And the Wave will stay man down here. Kaminsky with a nice win.
Cole, one of the things you mentioned earlier is that this Darien offense is quick and fast.
What a goal by Kaminsky there.
Kaminsky, unassisted off the faceoff, took it all the way the length of the field and puts that in, and it makes it a 2-0 goal, or 2-0 lead early on.
Kaminsky taking it behind the net there for himself. Just that power dodge, gets around his defender, puts it low.
It's a tough defensive breakdown there for New Canaan. Nobody sliding. Makes it an easy goal for Kaminsky just to hold on to it and then dump it between Busby's legs.
Kaminsky having a bit of trouble holding on to that. It will be Darien possession. Here's Moore with it now. He's already got 1 goal, looking for more. No pun intended.
We saw Max Alert there, very aggressive on the face-off, something that he has shown very well in his sophomore campaign as well. Just coming back after a leg contusion, hurt in practice.
Minikis with it now. Minikis scores!
Minikis off here to a hot start, 1 assist and a goal there. See how it continues.
3-0 in the first quarter. Just under 3 minutes gone in this first quarter. Darien already has a 3-0 lead. That was a great shot there from Minikis.
Dodge from the side. Got top side on his defender. Was able to bring it in the middle and score down low.
Darien definitely setting their presence early in this game. 3-0 in the first 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
There's a win by New Canaan.
Three 3-0 lead early on. New Canaan will try to erase this deficit with a good offensive possession. Their last offensive possession was a bobble that resulted in the goal from Moore. So they'll try to hang on to the ball here. It's Kyone behind the net. And it's bobbled by Wood again. Wood's having some trouble holding on to the ball early on here, Carter.
Yeah, against Fairfield Prep, Callum Wood was still experiencing some of that back pain, and who's to say if that's going to play a factor in this game as well. Definitely could be a distracting factor for the senior attackman.
Picorni behind the net. He had 4 goals in the Ridgefield game. He's only a freshman, so he's got a lot of time left in this program. And Cole, that's such a luxury to have for a coach like Jeff Braemar.
Indeed. Here we see Lau off to Minikis, and nice shot there, just wide.
Minikis already a goal here early on.
Good D there by Bailey on Caesar. Didn't let him get topside and resulted in NC's ball.
Darien's going to have an extra boost today as seniors are now allowed, or Darien seniors are now allowed at the game. They will have a student section for the first time in a long time, and that goes so far in rivalry games like this. As a timeout is taken here, as we will take a short break. We'll be back on the DAF Media Network in just a moment. Back here on the DAF Media Network, and we were talking a little bit between the break. With the Darien fans come the new Canaan seniors as well. Again, an extra bonus for both teams. And Cole, we were talking a little bit about this depth for this Darien team. What do you have on that?
Yeah, Darien has depth in every position on this field. They got great attack. Matthias is out right now with a leg injury. And you got the next man up mentality. You got Picorni stepping up and playing very well in his freshman campaign.
Captain Holt Matthias is out with a leg injury, but he'll be going to Georgetown next year.
It's an interesting point you made about Braden Picorni having a lot of time left with the Darien Blue Wave here, only being a freshman. We see Dylan Stevens on the New Canaan defense side as well, who's only a freshman, who has made his presence felt early for the Rams, being a very tenacious defender and being a huge part of the Rams team.
Being a freshman on both programs like this, so storied, it's got to come with a lot of pressure. So we'll see how these two freshmen manage the pressure of playing for such great programs. Here's Moore with it now. And that's a miss there from Connor O'Malley. Tried a bit of a spike shot there. Just bounced over the net.
Yeah, O'Malley looked for the bounce shot there to go top shelf, just over the net. Here's Picorni, blown by the defender.
And a goal there. That's Connor O'Malley inside. 4-0 the lead early on.
Great finish there by O'Malley. Got hit. Still was able to put it down low.
Darien fans erupting after that goal. So we take another look here. Gets hit and still finishes through the contact.
Yeah, that was number 6, Christian Sweeney, the defensive midi. Hitting number 6, Connor O'Malley on the Darien side. But O'Malley still able to put the ball in the net to make it 4-0.
His football days definitely coming in handy. Plays mainly cornerback, was used as a 1-yard running back, or situations where it was 1 yard to the goal line. So he knows how to take some contact and finish. Here's New Canaan now. And another bobbled pass. New Canaan was able to recover that time. But Carter, we've seen a bunch of bobbled passes here so far.
We have. That's number 27, Tommy Augustine, his first game.
That one goes a little high from Connect.
Yeah, it's his first game back since a rolled ankle injury. And after talking to Chip Buzzio, he said that he just wanted to keep his men, as healthy as possible, hoping to have everybody back for this Darien team, this Darien game, which he was able to do so. But, there's too many bobbled passes for the New Canaan side. They have to keep possession against a good Darien defense such as this.
That's something New Canaan has struggled with all year, the injuries. That's why they're 3-2. And that one is in.
Good.
A good shot there. Trying to figure out who that is. I believe that's number 27, Thomas Augustine.
That it is.
Thomas Augustine.
He's getting hit all the way, finishes through contact, and Augustine finishes to make the score 4-1. And New Canaan is trying to chip away at this lead.
That's an unfortunate play for goalie Andy Demopoulos. He knew the ball was going to go between his legs. He had his stick there, but it was still able to find a pocket of space to get between his legs and score 5-hole.
Looks like we got a violation against Kaminsky here. New Canaan will have another possession.
Here's Wood now with it.
Speaking on Darien's depth, New Canaan also has their fair share of great players in Tommy Augustine's absence.
Connect with the goal. Sorry for the interruption there, Carter, but
yeah, it was a great goal by Chris Connect there, going on the wing and finishing down low again on Andy Demopoulos. But yeah, as I was saying, Tommy Augustine in his absence, Carter Connors filled that void very well at the X position. So New Canaan attack has definitely had their fair share of injuries, with Callum Wood taking some time out with a back injury, and then Tommy Augustine, as we said earlier, with an ankle injury.
So 2 quick goals from Augustine and Connect makes this a 4-2 game. And the Rams showing that they may be down, but they're certainly not out, as this is still the first quarter. And Cole, something about this Darien team is that they bring the fireworks whenever they play. They're outscoring opponents 57-13 coming into this matchup.
Yes, Darien will not slow down. Once they're up, they're going to keep going, and we'll see how they play here as Meniscus dodges up.
Here's Moore. Loses that one. He's able to recover. And here's Brady Picorni. Picorni, one of the 3 Picornis on this Darien team, along with his brother Finn and his cousin Steven. Quick shot. Good save there. O'Malley rifled that one towards the net, but Busby was right on that one, getting a piece of it to save it.
We'll see how Darien's attack can ride here, maybe get the ball back.
Yeah, Holden Busby to this point has definitely shown a lot of poise clearing the ball. As I said earlier, his favorite target being Christian Sweeney, the defensive midi. Showed a lot of composure there, using his crease to create some space for himself, but...
And there we see a violation by New Canaan.
Yeah, Darien keeps the ball.
It's been a pretty high-scoring affair here in this first quarter, 4-2, and if this game continues anything like the first quarter, we should see a ton of goals here, as Finn Picorni is just getting hounded by number 37, Charlie Borthwick.
Yeah, the Swarthmore-bound defender playing his role at defensive midi today, and the great save by Holden Busby. The clear to Chris Connett. A fast break opportunity here.
Wood goes low. Demopoulos says no.
Here's a quick possession for Darien.
Here's Allegro. Allegro just misses. I believe Busby got a part of the stick on that one. Seeing 3 back-to-back saves from each goalie that have kept some balls out of the net. Kept this score where it is.
Yeah, we see a great competition at the face-off dot and in each other's nets. Andy Demopoulos determined to not get a third goal between his legs.
Allegro was spinning, deking, and diving, and couldn't get that one to go. Minikis behind the net now. Allegro drops that one, able to recover.
Looks like they're locking off Brady Picorni up top. Gonna play a little 5-on-5.
They don't want Picorni scoring. He is on fire to start his season. 4 goals in the last game, and I believe 3 against Glastonbury. Cole, you were on that call. I'm sure you could probably fact check that one for me later.
We'll see. Picorni still has the shorty on him. They put him into the crease.
Missed shot there from Joe Caesar. And there's a goal! Number 9, Matt Stein with the goal there. Makes it 5-2. And as we take a look here, Stein.
Nice inside roll there by Stein. Goes right over the goalie.
Holden Busby has been doing a great job of seeing the ball today, but there's not much that you can do there, really in tight on the crease. There's been too many opportunities for the Blue Wave in close.
Kaminsky will win the draw there. That's something about this Darien team is that they make life on the opposing goalie really hard as they find spots that many mediocre or average teams can't find.
And when you're that in close with the goalie, it's definitely hard. You're going to try to match sticks, but you're not going to be there all the time.
Finn Picorni tried that one. Busby says no.
That's an interesting point you said about the Blue Wave offense.
And here's Darien's ride. Looks like it's going to stay New Canaan's ball.
That's an interesting point you made about the Blue Wave offense, you know, making it very hard on the opposing team's goalie. Not only that, but also the opposing team's defense. You know, you can only have so much talent to stop those shifty attackmen that the Blue Wave have in their caliber.
They put a lot of pressure on opposing defenses and goalies. And in this game so far, it's been nothing different as the score stands at 5-2.
As the first quarter winds down, we'll see Canaan trying to take the last shot here.
And a tipped pass there. I believe it was intended for Nick Stiles as he has it behind the net now. Stiles.
With no shot clock in the FCIAC high school sports, you know, the New Canaan offense is just going to hold on to this ball until the very last second.
That one is high from Connect. I'm sure they don't want Darien getting possession, as Darien has shown that they can score quickly, although there are 8 seconds left. Let's see if New Canaan can get something going.
Misfire there.
And that'll take us to the end of the first. The score is 5-2 here on the DAF Media Network. We'll be back with second quarter action in just a moment.
At the end of
I'm proud of the work the Darien Foundation has done over the past 20 years. If you live here, our work has likely impacted you, your family, and your neighbors. Since our founding in 1998, we've provided more than $4.2 million in grants, which create opportunity for Darien's youth, support our town's safety and security services, and enhance the overall quality of life in Darien through collaboration with community organizations.
As a family that's relatively new to town and planning to make this our long-term home, I'm grateful to see my community and my family benefit from the Darien Foundation. When I learned that the edible gardens at the elementary schools, the generator at the Darien Library, and the playground by the Sound were all funded by the same organization, I raised my hand to get involved. I'm proud to support an organization whose impact I see every day in our schools and throughout our community.
So far this year, the Darien Foundation has awarded $138,000 in grants to enhance our community. In 2013, the Darien Community Association opened a 4-acre bird sanctuary thanks to a grant from the Darien Foundation. The serene wooded glade has attracted numerous birds, bees, and butterflies, as well as more than 200 school children and other visitors. This year, they added a new pondless waterfall, as well as more trees, plantings, signage, and benches. In 1976, the Darien Historical Society and Darien High School students built the Middlesex, an authentic replica of the 18th century whaleboats. These were used by local patriots in the Revolutionary War to fight the British Navy in Long Island Sound. The Darien Historical Society is restoring this artifact so that it can be part of Darien's upcoming 2020 bicycle.
Back here on the DAF Media Network, a joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. For those of you just joining us, my name is Ted Brennan, alongside me Cole Murphy, Carter Ellis, and we've seen a great first quarter of action, and we'll see if this play continues into the second quarter. While we have a quick second, I'm going to give a shout out to our production crew: Dave Stepp on ISO camera, Connor Cini on main camera, Sarah Bogdan, our director, Mackenzie O'Shea, instant replay, and George Martin on
I hate
graphics.
to cut you off there, but that's a great goal by 27 Tommy Augustine, finding it over the shoulder of Andy Demopoulos.
Tommy Augustine, his second of the night, or the afternoon, I should say. And New Canaan cuts this to a 2-goal lead as we take a look here. Augustine finds the bouncing ball and just puts it right past Demopoulos.
Going low to high there. Catches Demopoulos off guard. Able to sneak it there. Looks like it's going to be a violation on Kaminsky. New Canaan will get their second one of the quarter.
That's Kaminsky's second violation of the half. Maybe the nerves of this New Canaan-Darien rivalry getting to him. Canet shoots that one wide to the left.
Yeah, it's at number 6, Connor O'Malley expressing his frustration. You know, the ball staying in New Canaan's stick.
New Canaan-Darien rivalry, always a fun matchup, and this year is no different. New Canaan is technically the defending champions, or the FCIAC champions, as they won in 2019, and Darien is technically the Class L state defending champions. So they both have some bragging rights, and they'll both be able to face off against those, or to try to win those this year, as Demopoulos will stop that shot.
Nice rollback by Canet there. He's able to get a shot on Demopoulos.
O'Malley Dominicus to Stein off the post. McCall, we saw that fast-paced offense as...
Yeah, I believe that was number 21, Dylan Murray, with the blocked shot right to the chest. You can hear New Canaan's head coach, Chip Buzzio, expressing his frustration about that push call.
This looks like it's going to stay Darien's ball.
Both teams' fans are expressing their opinions on the game. Maybe able to pick up one or two words on the mics. Here's Finn Picorni now.
He's going to go down the left alley. Here's Minikis.
Finds Finn Picorni. Good block there from Busby. Picorni tried to go low, and Busby shut the door. Here's Moore now with it. He got the scoring started for this game.
Good slide there by New Canaan.
O'Malley, that's good! Connor O'Malley off the feed from Jamison Moore makes this a 6-3 game.
Darien's just going to keep coming at you there. Saw Moore dodged. New Canaan slid. Then Darien moved the ball. And O'Malley was able to put it in.
Nice little low to high shot there from O'Malley on the bounce. And it is 6-3 in favor of the Wave as Kaminsky lost that one.
That's number 15, Michael Norton with the ball. Brother of Tim Norton, who is currently at the University of Vermont as a face-off specialist. And Michael Norton picking it up on the wing in that face-off.
One thing you can say about both teams, guys, is that they have a lot of legacies on either side. A lot of family relations from generations to generations. As a penalty will be called there.
I see 2 penalties there, 2 flags on the field.
I think Erickson might have caught the helmet there.
And that one goes out of play. A good save there from Demopoulos off of the shot from Canet.
Erickson will be coming off for a slash. New Canaan will be man up for the second time today.
Erickson, senior captain defenseman. He's off next year to West Point to play.
And I believe he's actually going to be taking a PG year at Taft.
Okay. Don't tell me this stuff.
I believe he's doing that PG year with Jamison Moore, both on the lacrosse
Jamison
team
will
together, and they both share the ice together. The Darien Blue Wave hockey team.
So Darien will have 2 players going to Taft next year, and then we'll go off to college. As I mentioned just a couple of seconds ago, Erickson will be going to West Point, and Moore will be going to Princeton. That one is low and in. That's number 4, Harrison Applett, the senior attackman.
Callum Wood with the goal.
I believe that was Callum Wood, number 9, with the goal.
Let's take a look. That is actually Callum Wood.
Good pass inside there. Nice underhand shot. Rolls past Demopoulos.
So Callum Wood makes this a 2-goal game. Wood also a senior attackman.
New Canaan's had success on the faceoffs in this quarter.
But it finds a Darien stick. That's number 55, Jeremiah Stafford. That one, good save there from Busby.
Minikis going low to high, just catches Busby's stick.
Stein now with it. He's already got a goal.
Looks like Darien will set up the pairs offense.
Stein. That one goes through the legs of Busby. Makes this a 3-goal game once again. Stein with his second of the afternoon.
Darien there just letting Stein work behind. He's able to come down, goes low in between Busby's legs, and great goal there by Stein, his second on the day.
Very impressive dodging by Matt Stein behind the net there. Tying up Dylan Murray's legs. Looking as though he got stuck up behind the netting there. Not much you can do there for Holden Busby.
We'll keep an eye on that matchup, see if Darien wants to go back to it.
New Canaan will win this one. It's in the stick of Hayden Shin.
Looks like they're going to call a hold there on McGarren.
We're getting a timeout from New Canaan's Chip Uzzio, trying to collect themselves before they get an opportunity to make it 5-7.
So the score is 7-4 here with about 7:30 remaining. We will take another break. We'll be back in just a few seconds. Back here on the DAF Media Network, a joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. 7-4 here in the second quarter. And offense has been the name of this game so far here tonight, guys.
Indeed, Ted. And also, the goalies have been playing very well. Demopoulos and Busby. We'll see how they continue to play.
Yeah, very offensive affair, scoring 11 goals in this first half thus far. These two goalies not giving any easy goals away to these opposing offenses.
Here's Augustine.
Good switch there by the Wave.
And save there off the shot from Canet. Demopoulos is going to Brown. Cole, is he taking a gap here? Or is he going to Brown straight away? Here's Allegro with it now. Allegro! Blocked by Busby. Finds his favorite target in Christian Sweeney. Actually, no, Braden Sweeney, sorry.
Good check there by Minikis. Darien tax ferocious on the ride.
We see 47 freshman defenseman Dylan Stevens carrying the ball up to the offensive side.
And here's Stafford. Darien's got a break.
Stein falling down, blocked by Busby.
Busby knew that was coming low. Stein fell, and that's going to...
Very easy call for the referee to make. Being so close, it's Christian Walter hitting Matt Stein from the back.
You could hear the hit and the reaction all the way up in the broadcast booth, as Darien fans did not take lightly to that one. Here's Moore. Tried to find O'Malley.
Pass a little low there, and O'Malley unable to collect it.
Here's New Canaan. That's Seelert.
Yeah, Max Alert there, clearing the ball by himself.
Yeah, adding to what you said, the Brown bound Andy Demopoulos.
Looks like that's going to be a flag.
It's going to be an easy call.
Darien fans definitely upset.
Emotions are high in this rivalry game. But as I was saying, Andy Demopoulos heading off to Brown next year. The junior goalie for the New Canaan girls lacrosse team also heading to Brown. So Fairfield County sports being a hot spot for Brown University recruiting, especially at the goalie position.
Fairfield County in general produces a ton of athletes that go to a plethora of different schools. But really both lacrosse programs produce a ton of Division I athletes, or Division I players that go to very prestigious programs. If we had a list of every athlete that came out of either Darien or New Canaan, we'd be here until about 8 o'clock reading off all the names. And Demopoulos with the save on Connect. Stafford's taking it up.
Stafford using his speed. Looks like a timeout by the Wave.
And another timeout here. So while we have this timeout, Cole, what have you seen from this Darien team? And then Carter, I'll ask you the same question, but of course for the New Canaan team. So Cole, what have you seen?
I mean, I think we've seen a very fast-paced offense like Darien likes to play. New Canaan in the second quarter got off to a hot start. Great face-off wins by Shin. And I mean, I think New Canaan will be looking to get on the board a little more, and we'll see how they play.
Yeah, the Darien offense definitely came out hot and, caught New Canaan on their heels. Earlier in the season, New Canaan struggled with the defensive slides to, keep that center of the net occupied. And they're doing a good job of that today, but just the fast-paced Darien offense is a lot to handle for the New Canaan Rams. So hopefully they can keep adapting to the fast pace of the Wave.
We saw in that recent goal by O'Malley, Moore had a nice dodge, but down the right alley. New Canaan had a good slide, but then Darien was able to pass it off to O'Malley, and he was able to dodge down the left side. And I mean, Darien's offense, they're going to come at you in every which way, so you got to be ready.
7-4 here, the score in favor of the Wave.
A lot of goals and a lot of offense today, but these two goalies definitely keeping both teams in it. It could be a much higher scoring affair.
Minikis to Picorni. Back to Minikis. And got it to O'Malley, just shot that one right over the top of the net there. Minikis behind the net.
Here's Moore. He's got the pull on him. Try to get top side here, maybe just go under.
Moore now at midfield.
And Moore's off.
And intended receiver Stein, that one is dropped. And it will find Busby after all of that. And here come the Rams down the far left side.
Definitely a lot of chaos in front of the net right there. Fall gets to a Wave player. Busby's able to pick up the save.
It's great awareness for Busby to be ready for that shot. It's number 6, Christian Sweeney, handing the ball off to number 5.
Sweeney, a successful basketball season this year. His main stars. Connors handles it for the Rams. Far side. That's blocked by Demopoulos. Demopoulos holding strong later in this second quarter.
See number 25 there, David Ivanchik, the Villanova-bound defenseman, junior. Giving it back to Andy Demopoulos, supporting that fast break opportunity.
Ivanchik, one of the assists, and there's the goal there from Danny Lau, number 15, the Swarthmore commit.
Danny Lau with the goal.
Makes the first half.
Lau gets it up top. No one steps up. Gets a nice shot to the bottom right corner. Away from Busby's 6th side. Great goal there by Lau.
Lau makes the score 8-4. As I mentioned, the Swarthmore commit, Charlie Borthwick next year of New Canaan. That would be fun. As a timeout is taken, and we will take a quick timeout of the first half. Back here on the DAF. It's a haggle of Darien across the bottom of our screens. Back with the act. Moore to Minnick with the goal there off of the feed from Jameson Moore. Makes this a 9-4 game now. That's Minnickis' second of the afternoon.
Nice pass there by Moore. Minnickis is able to go low on Busby. He's just not able to track it.
Which one's Jameson Moore?
It's a very good win by Hayden Shin there. See this fast break opportunity for the Rams offense.
Here's a Pelt with it now. Got the pronunciation correct. Every now and again, we have flubs. But at least in this game, me more than anyone else.
Looks like the Way will be playing two deep holes on the Rams middies.
There's Norton with it now.
And we see the Wave defense definitely locking down Chris Connect, not getting a lot of opportunities. Somebody who is usually a major performer for this Rams offense.
Found Augustine on that left side. Tried to whip a shot. I think it got blocked in the lane. Looks like all the Darien seniors who are at this game went to the baseball field. So there is a game going on right now. It's a reschedule of the Darien-Norwalk game that we were supposed to cover on Tuesday. That one is missed there.
We'll see if New Canaan tries to utilize this short stick matchup here. A Pelt on Moore.
Connect. Can't connect there. It will remain with the Rams with about 30 seconds remaining in this first half. And a missed opportunity there.
Yeah, we see David Ivanchik there playing very tight on Nick Stiles. Nick Stiles and Chris Connect being the two top goal scorers for this Rams offense. So Sam Erickson and David Ivanchik doing a great job of swarming these two great goal scorers.
Here's O'Malley with it now. Under 20 seconds to go. Shot there, no good from Minnickis. Darien looking to put one more on the board before halftime. Minikis, that one's no good.
Darren will look for a quick feed in the crease.
That one won't go there, and that'll do it for the first half here on the DAF Media Network. The score is 9-4, and we've seen some early offense here early on. Score is 9-4. We'll be back with second half action after the break.
I'm proud of the work the Darien Foundation has done over the past 20 years. If you live here, our work has likely impacted you, your family, and your neighbors. Since our founding in 1998, we've provided more than $4.2 million in grants, which create opportunity for Darien's youth, support our town's safety and security services, and enhance the overall quality of life in Darien through collaboration with community organizations.
As a family that's relatively new to town and planning to make this our long-term home, I'm grateful to see my community and my family benefit from the Darien Foundation. When I learned that the edible gardens at the elementary schools, the generator at the Darien Library, and the playground by the Sound were all funded by the same organization, I raised my hand to get involved. I'm proud to support an organization whose impact I see every day in our schools and throughout our community.
So far this year, the Darien Foundation has awarded $138,000 in grants to enhance our community. In 2013, the Darien Community Association opened a 4-acre bird sanctuary thanks to a grant from the Darien Foundation. The serene wooded glade has attracted numerous birds, bees, and butterflies, as well as more than 200 school children and other visitors. This year, they added a new pondless waterfall, as well as more trees, plantings, signage, and benches. In 1976, the Darien Historical Society and Darien High School students built the Middlesex, an authentic replica of the 18th century whaleboats. These were used by local patriots in the Revolutionary War to fight the British Navy in Long Island Sound. The Darien Historical Society is restoring this artifact so that it can be part of Darien's upcoming 2020 bicentennial celebrations. The live turtle exhibit continues to be the most popular attraction for children at the Darien Nature Center, which welcomes over 16,000 visits annually. A new forest and pond ecosystem will allow visitors to engage with several species of turtle that will live together in a 50-square-foot habitat that resembles their natural home.
This has been such a special collaboration between the Darien Nature Center and the Darien Foundation, because not only have they provided generous funding to us, but we've been able to meet with members of the foundation and our staff and talk about what is going to make the very best exhibit for the town of Darien, and we've really added value to the process by doing that.
The vast majority of food distributed by Person to Person is donated from local suppliers and businesses. A group of dedicated volunteers drives the brand new cargo van on these daily rounds, which each year account for more than $100,000 in collected food. Person to Person also has an extensive youth program, offering many Darien High School and middle school students their first experiences at volunteering.
Thanks to the Darien Foundation, we have a beautiful new van. We're very excited about it, not only because it's new and it's safe for those who are riding in it and driving and going to pick up all the food, but also it speaks to the support of the Darien Foundation as well as speaks to what Person to Person does in the community.
For more than 20 years, the Darien Foundation has been investing in Darien, offering our town's youth, emergency services, and community organizations an avenue to pursue innovation and excellence. Collaboration with you, the members of our community, has been vital to our mission. Thank you for supporting the Darien Foundation. We are building a better Darien together.
Celebrating and supporting Darien athletes. That is a simple mission of the Darien Athletic Foundation. Broadcasting live from the field, DAF Media covers 125 games a year. All Darien teams, our youth, in our town, on our fields. Fields like the center oval and upper oval turfs. the JV softball field, and Stadium East, the longest turf in New England, all made possible by the Darien Athletic Foundation and its generous founders and donors. The Darien Athletic Foundation is not just committed to building our town's athletic infrastructure, it's improving the civic infrastructure for everyone to enjoy. The multimedia scoreboard, the snack bar pavilion, and the stadium lights, a $750,000 investment that makes Darien High School just the second school in Connecticut with LED lights. The Darien Athletic Foundation board is made up of local parents who know just how quickly it goes by. Its archives of more than 60,000 photos capture those precious moments of our young athletes as they strive to be their very best. The Darien Athletic Foundation has raised almost $9.5 million for our town and its kids, and it's not stopping there, as it continues to build a legacy for our youth as bright as their future, both on and off the field.
Back here on the DAF Media Network with third quarter action. The score is 9-4 in favor of Darien. And Carter, if you're the Rams, what are you doing to stop the bleeding and make this a closer game?
they just need some more all-around offense from their other top performers. You know, as I was saying before, Chris Connett, Nick Stiles, you know, both those guys, you know, have had a tough going trying to get them started. So if they can get a little bit more diversity in who's putting the ball in net for them, that'd be huge.
Got some music going on still. And Cole, if you're Darien, what are you doing? Or are you changing anything to keep this lead and keep it growing?
I would say, I mean, just keep doing what Darien does. Quick play and transition, setting up offense. Like here's Moore's dodge from the side. I mean, they've had success what they've done so far. Maybe just be a little aggressive on defense, and I mean, they've done a great job so far.
Don't fix what ain't broke is the old saying. Here's Moore! From the feed off of Minikis, the score is now 10-4. Moore with his second goal of the afternoon.
And the flag will be waved. Great vision there by Minikis, getting it off to Moore. And a great shot.
No Gaiden! No Gaiden! You suck!
Emotions are high in this rivalry game.
Score is 10-4 here. And it will be Allegro on that far side of the field. Darien has certainly brought the offense in this game, as shown by the 10 goals. Make that 11! Joe Caesar off the feed from Christian Allegro. And this game is starting to get even more out of hand.
There's another shot from Darien. Almost the same spot as Moore. Allegro looked to dodge. Nice quick pass off there to Caesar. Sidearm shot high. Tough shot to stop there.
Carter, coming into this game, this new Canaan team was really starting to hit their stride, and this is an absolute confidence breaker.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't see a lot of energy on the New Canaan sideline. You know, definitely adds a lot of doubt to this team.
There's Kaminsky trying to take it at himself.
Did that in the Ridgefield game. I believe he did that earlier today.
But yeah, New Canaan is finishing a very hard stretch of games, you know, coming off of a win against Fairfield Prep and Wilton, both being top-ranked opponents. Finishing it off with this Darien game at Stadium Field.
That one hit the post. O'Malley thought it went in. But Carter, as you mentioned, New Canaan's had a tough schedule.
Here's New Canaan in transition.
There's Wood. That one is no good. New Canaan, they played Fairfield, Ludlow, Fairfield Prep, or they have wins against Ludlow, Prep, and Wilton. And then they also played, they lost two of their games. One to Staples, who was number 3 in the state, and the other was number 2, Ridgefield. And now they have to play the number 1 seed in Darien. So a tough schedule for the New Canaan Rams.
Absolutely, yeah. New Canaan keeping it tight at Tiger Hollow against Ridgefield, losing 10-9, and Darien definitely setting their precedent, beating them 14-7.
Here's Brady Bicorni. He's been relatively silent on offense today. You know, we've mentioned him a couple of times due to the fact that he's been a high scoring.
And New Canaan's definitely been trying to lock him down. They locked him off earlier in the game, and they've had Braden Sweeney on him all game.
O'Malley at about that 32-yard line. Here's Finn Picorni.
more depth and contributions to the Rams offense is something that I've preached, and that's something that Darien definitely has. They had 7 players score in their 14-7 win over Ridgefield, led by Brady Picorni, as you said, with 4 goals, I believe.
Here's New Canaan now. The shot, that's in! It's number 8, Nick Stiles, on the goal there. Trying to chip away at this lead as we take a look here.
He's able to get around a van check there. Bounces in the top corner.
Demopoulos went low, Stiles went high. And the score is 11-5 here in the third quarter. And Shin will win.
Clean win there by Shin on the face-off.
And a hard turnover as it goes back into the Darien stick.
Bolton will loft that one all the way down to Erickson. Erickson's going to come up the middle now. Erickson. Just to the left on a fastball. Darien will have possession. Dominicus behind the net. Inside, there's Brady Picorni.
Great vision there by Minikis again. Picorni able to get on the board.
Good find there from Minikis. Picorni gets his first of the afternoon here. It's 12-5 Darien. Running away with this one. Darien in this game has showed why they're the #1 team in the state, the team that everybody wants to beat, as Kaminsky tried to take that all the way. With a good save there by Holden Busby.
Yeah, Kaminsky had a good win there. Good power cradle. Was able to keep it away from the New Canaan defenders. Try to take it to the cage, and Busby had a nice save.
And Carter, the score may not reflect it, but Busby's had a good game. He's made some great saves here and there, but against a team like Darien, you can't hang your head too much. You just got to take away the positives.
Absolutely, yeah. Holden Busby definitely, showing off his skills. And as I said before, he's only a sophomore, so he's giving Andy Demopoulos, the seasoned veteran, a senior, some good competition.
A miss there from Darien. It will stay their way with Picorni behind the net. And Braden Sweeney right there with him. Tried to find Minikis. And that one skirts away.
And we'll see Bucknell-bound Ryan Coyote take the ball up.
Great check there by Minikis.
That's New Canaan ball. Kicked out by the Blue Wave.
Will actually be Darien ball as O'Malley takes it now.
2 different signals from 2 different referees on that play.
Darien looking to set something up. Normally a run and gun style offense, but they are very good at setting set plays up.
Here's Picorni, he's going to go to his left.
And Picorni scores! No, that's Jameson Moore. Number 12, his 3rd of the afternoon, the senior captain.
Great pass there from Picorni. And Moore's just been hitting every corner today. He went low earlier, and then he touched Busby high.
And Jameson Moore makes this 13-5 here.
And Darien sure came off hot in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, Jeff Braymeyer in this Blue Wave offense absolutely showing why they're the #1 ranked team in Connecticut. and the number 17th ranked in the nation.
That one giveaway there from Kaminsky, just a little too high for Brady Picorni. About 6 minutes left in this third quarter. As you can see some of the new Canaan fans filing out of here. As Demopoulos saves that one.
Easy save there for Demopoulos. Right to the stick.
Minikis off the post. And a timeout will be taken, and we will take a quick timeout as well. Back in just a moment.
This broadcast is produced by DAF Media, a joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. The production is staffed by student and adult volunteers from the town of Darien and southwestern Connecticut.
Back here on the DAF Media Network, our ISO camera operator Davis Depp giving us a good look at the new Canaan sideline. 14-5 here on the DAF Media Network, a joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. Certainly not the game we expected between a rival matchup.
These rivalry games always tend to be close. Darien's been able to run away with it.
And Busby will save that one. Connolly with it now. Demopoulos out of his net. Gets back to the crease. Augustine, he's got 2 here today.
You see Sam Erickson and David Ivanchik giving Chris Connett some pressure.
We'll see Darien continue to put the 2 long sticks on the Ram middies, while having more cover a pelt on attack, and there's a goal.
A pelt with that one. Makes this a 6-goal lead.
That was an 8 pelt.
For Darien, cuts into 7-goal lead, cuts into the 7-goal lead there. Score is now 13-6 as we take a look at the celebration. Not too much energy as they're down.
No, not too much energy at all.
Clean win there by Shin.
Yeah, another tough turnover as Hayden Shin tries to hand the ball off to Tommy Augustine. Goes right into the Darien sidelines. It's a good clear by David Ivanchik to number 8, Joe Caesar.
Caesar will look to take it to X here. New Canaan with a good switch there.
It's a great save by Holden Busby as Matt Stein gets in tight.
A great check there by Chad Russo. Canaan looking to clear. Here's Augustine on Bolton.
Bolton playing at Coast Guard next year. Augustine behind the net, gives it up to A. Pelt. Canet tried to go low on Demopoulos. That one is just wide. Rams with it now. Stafford.
Looks like it's going to be a hold there on Stafford. Got the stick stuck there, and he'll be off for 30 seconds.
Yeah, you could see that one from up here. Kyone, the captain for New Canaan, was trying to get around him, and Stafford just held that stick in there for too long.
And New Canaan will be back on the man up. They had success on this early in the game. See what they can do here.
That is something that Chip Buzzio and this Rams squad have done a very good job of, is staying disciplined. They have not given their opposing teams a lot of opportunities on the man up. So these types of opportunities for their own man up is definitely a strong suit of theirs.
Darien will take possession here. That's Moore down in that bottom corner. Finds Finn Picorni. Here comes Picorni.
Darien definitely slowing it down here. Get the ball around.
Playing a little bit of keep away. Moving that ball around. And what's worse in a blowout, playing keep away or just getting the score run up on you guys?
Both are definitely slaps in the faces. I'll tell you that much. But playing keep away is not something that you see a lot of from Darien, as they came off their first win. I think it was 24-1 against Norwalk McMahon.
Some hot potato between O'Malley and Moore.
Darien extending the defense here. Playing really wide.
Darien just moving the ball around once again.
See if they're dodge anytime soon.
They might just be trying to run this quarter out, get it to the fourth quarter.
Now Connor O'Malley's just going to stand with it at the 40-yard line.
Darien going for the final shot of this quarter. And watch the crease movement by the wave here.
Picorni with it. Finds Minikis. Minikis, good save by Busby.
3 seconds left.
Out one.
Chuck it.
Closer to a field goal than an actual goal, and that'll be 14-6 at the end of the third quarter. We'll have fourth quarter action right around the corner.
Celebrating and supporting Darien athletes. That is a simple mission of the Darien Athletic Foundation. Broadcasting live from the field, DAF Media covers 125 games a year. All Darien teams, our youth, in our town, on our fields. Fields like the center oval and upper oval turfs, the JV softball field, and Stadium East, the longest turf in New England, all made possible by the Darien Athletic Foundation and its generous founders and donors. The Darien Athletic Foundation is not just committed to building our town's athletic infrastructure, it's improving the civic infrastructure for everyone to enjoy. The multimedia scoreboard, the snack bar pavilion, and the stadium lights, a $750,000 investment that makes Darien High School just the second school in Connecticut with LED lights. The Darien Athletic Foundation board is made up of local parents who know just how quickly it goes by. Its archives of more than 60,000 photos capture those precious moments of our young athletes as they strive to be their very best. The Darien Athletic Foundation has raised almost $9.5 million for our town and its kids, and it's not stopping there, as it continues to build a legacy for our youth as bright as their future, both on and off the
Back here on the DAF Media Network, the score is 14-6. Darien's had control over this game since the very beginning. For those of you just joining us, my name's Ted Brennan, alongside me Cole Murphy and Carter Ellis. As Kaminsky will win the draw there. And we have another 12 minutes of action here with Darien firmly in the driver's seat. We'll see if New Canaan can get anything going.
Now that the game's slowed down a little bit, we can talk a little bit about the
Darien setting their 113 setup there. Corny dodging down the left side, and you'll see Moore popping up to the top, looking for a pass back and a redodge. Good offense there by the Wave.
Yeah, so impressively enough, this is Jeff Braymire's 38th season as the Darien head coach, the only head coach to walk the Darien sidelines in program history.
Over 600 wins, countless state and FCIAC titles. At this point, it's rather impressive how long he has continued his program of storied success.
As Jeff Braymire and this Blue Wave lacrosse team have won 12 out of their last 15 state championships. It's quite the impressive feat.
Every year it seems like Darien is the team to beat. Seems like every year they're in the finals or at least the semifinals. And their reign of dominance seems to continue this season.
Low pass there by Moore. Darien able to keep possession.
I was able to talk to Jamison Moore a little bit about this team, and before the Ridgefield game, Coach Jeff Braymire was saying how they still had a lot of things to tighten up, a lot of things to work on, and Moore kind of echoed that statement after the Ridgefield game, and he said that there's no doubt there are still things to work on. Missing a season set them back, but everyone is in the same boat. And he's saying that they're happy with what they are right now, but they are nowhere near their full potential. And if that's true, it's 14-6 right now. And if they're not at their full potential, we have no idea how high their ceiling is.
Definitely, Ted, and it'll be an interesting matchup when they play Brunswick in a couple of weeks.
Cole, I believe we're both on the call for that one.
Should be a fun game to watch.
So in a couple weeks, you can catch Cole and I back on this broadcast, calling against Brunswick. Maybe we'll bring Carter back just for fun, because it's been such a delight to have on today's broadcast with us.
Well, thank you.
About 9 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. New Canaan will have an opportunity to get something going. But you can just see the movement on this this New Canaan team. It just seems slow, lethargic, and they don't really have a ton of confidence, Carter.
No, they do not. And pretty much the only energy you're seeing from that New Canaan sideline is Chip Buzzio, a very vocal head coach. And as to his accomplishments, back in his day, he was a standout player both for the New Canaan High School lacrosse and hockey team. He went on to play a very successful career at Princeton University and found his way back to the New Canaan lacrosse program as the head coach.
New Canaan hockey alum, just like Carter Ellis, as that one goes above the net.
Looks like Allegro caught the shot there.
Canet, good block there by Demopoulos.
Great save there by Andy.
Right, going back to your last comment, I'm not quite ready to hear myself as a New Canaan hockey alumni. The season just ending about a month ago.
And we're getting close to the end of the school year. It has definitely been a weird year considering that many sports have been pushed back, especially the spring season, with the winter season being pushed back, which meant the spring season had to be pushed back, and it's much more condensed than normal season, ending in late May, early June, if we're counting FCIACs and states.
However, unlike the winter sports, the spring sports will be able to have a state tournament.
Stein off of Busby.
And it'll stay Darien's ball.
And Cole, you brought up that the spring sports will be able to have state tournaments, and they'll also be able to have somewhat of a normal FCIAC where they won't have to play inside of their FCIAC bubble, as many of the fall and winter teams had. And I'm sure it's going to be such a nice, almost consolation prize after missing the entire season last year.
I agree, Ted. And here's Picorni dodging down the left side.
A weird season it was for the winter sports athletes. Just like myself, on the New Canaan hockey side, we played 2 games out of conference at the beginning of the season, and then played each Division I FCIAC team twice. So definitely seen a much different schedule for these spring sports athletes. But something that is different is no out-of-state games. So those usual teams in St. Anthony's and a few other teams I can't quite think of.
Manhasset is one, the Connie, Connecticut, New York, Long Island, or the Battle for Long Island, I guess.
Chaminade and Yorktown.
Chaminade and Yorktown. But not a ton of out-of-state, as a big hit there, but no out-of-state competition. I know in years past, Darien has gone up against teams from California. They've been flown out here, so I'm sure they're a little upset that they can't play any out-of-state teams. But I think having a state tournament and a normal FCIAC tournament suits them just fine. There was a flag there. Not sure what the call was or if it'll be waved off. Wood with it now. Buchanan's has had a bit of trouble passing the ball, missing their marks every now and again.
There's good defense by Vanchek.
And Picorni will will pick up a penalty. Don't know what that was for, but
I believe it might have been from earlier on.
So New Canaan will be a man up here with about 5 minutes remaining here in this game. The score still stands at 14-6.
New Canaan on the man up for the 4th time today.
The rematch of this game, Darien New Canaan, will be on May 20th at Dunning Field. New Canaan will have a chance to knock off Darien at home as a rocket of a shot there from Canaan misses the net. And when these two teams faced off in 2019, almost about 2 years ago, Darien was able to win their matchup against New Canaan. That's another miss there. 12-4, that was at Dunning. Darien showing that anytime, anywhere, they will win their matchups most of the time. Here's Canaan now. Good defense from Erickson.
Good check there, picks up. It looks like Bolden's going to be off. He had a shot against Richfield. Let's see what he does here.
Takes that one, but that's a miss. Darien faithful letting the refs have it after that call as it's New Canaan ball.
Looked like Stein was on the headline there, but they gave it to New Canaan.
Busby has it now. Gets that one to Braden Sweeney. And it will be a timeout from New Canaan. We will take a short break and we'll finish the 4th quarter in just a moment. Back here on the DAF Media Network, 4 minutes remain in this FCIAC rival matchup between the number 1 seeded Darien and the number 5 seeded New Canaan Rams. The score is 14-6. Seen a lot of goals from a lot of Darien players, and that's one of the things that they do well is that they spread the ball all over the field, and it's not just one person scoring, it's a plethora of persons scoring. That was not good grammar.
Bremmeyer changed up his attack a little bit. It's off screen, but took Minikis out, and Strub will be playing X.
Shot there, no good. It will remain with the Rams.
Yeah, we're seeing Connor Bailey check in for the Rams offense, who had a goal against Ridgefield in their loss at Tiger Hollow.
Styles tried the inside roll there against a Vanchek. Vanchek was able to check it out of the stick, and looks like it's going to stay New Canaan's ball.
Augustine throws that one over the head of Carter Connors.
We'll see if Caesar will just try to run it over here.
Flag on the far side. I think that one's going to go on Augustine. And, you know, after 2 years of not being able to play against each other, this beginning of the game started out extremely competitive, and it just shows that, you know, neither of these teams lost the fire and the hatred for their crosstown rivals.
And here's Strube.
Oh, beautiful
and there's
goal.
A pretty goal. Also drawing the flag. And that just shows Darien's depth. Strube comes off the bench. Great dodge from behind.
One-handed. Oh, that's pretty.
Picks up the foul. And Brandmeier will make some more subs here. Putting in the freshman, Briggs McGuckin, and Thomas Traeger, the senior.
Ryan Blatney has also checked in, the senior. You know, that's always nice for, you know, teams to have, whether they're being blown out or they are the team who's doing the damage. It's nice to put in, you know, some of the guys who don't get the reps, who, you know, challenge the starters every day in practice. Here's Blatney with it now.
Thurlow will check in.
Stephen Picorni also checks in. All three Picornis have played today.
Finn and Brady being brothers, and Steve, their cousin.
See Dylan Murray scoop up the ball, hand it off to his goaltender, and Holden Busby set us behind the crease.
There's Murray breaking in the middle. Good pass out by Busby.
Holden Busby does a very good job of clearing the ball for this Rams defense. It takes a lot out of a goalie. You have to be aware of your surroundings to notice the attackmen and midfielders giving you pressure, as well as looking at who's giving your other teammates pressure.
Here's Cayenne with it now. That's just too high. And we have officially reached the 1 minute mark of this quarter and of this game. And I think the score will stand where it is right now, 15-6, unless Darien plans to do something. Although there is a timeout, and we will take another quick timeout.
This broadcast is produced by DAF Media, a joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. The production is staffed by student and adult volunteers from the town of Darien and southwestern Connecticut.
A 15-6 here. Just under a minute to go in this game. Darien showing all-around dominant play. And it looks like Braymire's got something in store here.
Looks like Strub will try to run out the clock here.
Loses his stick. Good checking from the Rams, and here they come.
Yeah, Chip Buzzio is a very positive-minded coach, and he will definitely walk away from this loss looking at what they can do to bounce back at the next meeting when the Rams host the Blue Wave at Dunning Stadium.
Darien, good save there from Shuttaboom.
A nice clear. Runs it up himself, dumps it off to Blatney.
And
that's
Darien
the game.
moves to 4-0. New Canaan moves to 3-3. The final score 15-6. And guys, let's get your final thoughts on this game. Carter, we'll start with you. Final thoughts on New Canaan.
Yeah, as to the New Canaan side, they just could not handle the Blue Wave offense. Their fast dodging, goal scorers are definitely, a lot to handle for the defensemen. And, we definitely saw a great performance from Holden Busby. Despite the high scoring affair, definitely doing everything he can to keep the ball out of the net.
And Cole, what did you see from Darien in this game?
Well, Darien came off to the hot start, scoring four goals before New Canaan could get one on the board. They played fast, like they always do, and New Canaan was able to catch up in the second quarter, but we saw in the second half the Wave dominated. They were able to take this game away, and we see that final score, 15-6. Great performance by the Wave.
Going to give one final shout out to our production crew, Davis Depp, our ISO camera, Connor Cini, our main camera, doing a great job bringing you all of the action. Sarah Bogdan, our director, Mackenzie O'Shea on instant replay, George Martin on graphics, bringing you, the viewers at home, all these nice angles and things of that matter. So Carter Ellis, thank you for joining us. Cole Murphy, thank you for joining us as well. It's been such a pleasure to have you both on the broadcast today.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us, Ted.
I'm Ted Brennan signing off. Final score, 15-6.